everyone, it's Heidi here. On this video I'm going to show you a mini album that I just completed. I've actually been working on this mini album for about 3 days. It's a mini album about my nephew's first musical that he was a raccoon, and it was his first grade musical, and it was the first time he was ever in a musical. So I had to make him a little mini album. The musical was Hansel and Gretel Eat Right, and that's right here on the title, or the title is right here on the cover. It was a musical about Hansel and Gretel, the fairy tale, and how they should eat right as opposed to eating all the junk food and candy and treats that the little witch's house was made out of. But anyways, it was super cute. It was a really cute little play, musical. So this is the mini album that I created. I started off by using my gypsy, and I cut the gingerbread house shape out of the, I want to say My Community. That's the cartridge I used on my Cricut. And I cut it at 7 inches, and I attached, using Georgian Basic Shapes, I attached a rectangle to the edge of the house so that I would be able to attach the binding for the book. So here's the front. I added these little charms here that I purchased. This one that says "Remember This" is Making Memories, and then this is a little cuckoo clock, and it's super cute. And I actually bought this cuckoo clock a while ago, and I really wasn't sure what to use it on, but when I decided to make this Hansel and Gretel mini, it seemed perfect because little cuckoo clock from Germany and Hansel and Gretel being from Germany, so I thought that would be perfect. And then I've got some lollipop embellishments and some sticker embellishments that I put on the front. I also, on the front of the gingerbread house, I used this tulip puffy paint to get this very textured feeling of the frosting on the house, and that came out real great. I like how that looks. I glimmer misted everything in the diamond glimmer mist. I used the champagne glimmer, not glimmer mist, it was glimmer glaze. I used the champagne glimmer glaze on some of the candy, and the glimmer mist I used was the dazzling diamonds. I also used the silver sugar and the electric blue and Viva Pink also on some of the candies that you'll see. So that's the cover. Throughout my mini I used my Peachy Keen Stamps. I used a bunch of different Peachy Keen Stamps, and you'll see them as I go along. So as I open the book, this is the inside. And what I did was I put the photographs of the kids that were in the play, and then I left a journaling block here. And I thought what I would do there is I would ask my nephew what he wanted me to write. So I could either write the names of the kids, or I can write what parts they played. For example, this is the Hansel and Gretel, the kids that played Hansel and Gretel, or whatever he wants me to write, or even he could write, because he's in first grade now. So there are some journaling blocks throughout the book. I used my big stack of, it's like a food stack, and it had lots of different candies. So these M&M's paper was in it. Gummy bears, there was sprinkles, sherbet ice cream, different photos from the photo stack. It was a food photo stack, really cute. I also cut out these little vegetables because the whole point of the play was that the kids eat right. So I've got a little tomato, little pea pod, and a carrot, and I used those throughout the mini. Here's the next page. Some more kids from the play, some musical notes because it was a musical. And then I kept it pretty simple with the patterned paper. I used a strip of patterned paper at the bottom of each page. And then here's the next page. And here's one of the pages that has the little Peachy Keen stamp on it, the little pink rabbit. And that was, I want to say, which Peachy Keen stamp I used. I've got to get some organization going on over here. Well, some of the Peachy Keen stamps I used throughout were this critter faces. I definitely used the critter faces. On the vegetables, I used the boy mates and the girl mates. I'm sorry, they're not called that. They're called princess faces. I used the princess face assortment. I used the boy mates face assortment. I used the critter faces, and I used my favorite set, which is the one I couldn't find, and here it is, wide-eyed and bushy-tailed face assortment, which is my favorite set. I love that set. And I'll put links to this in the YouTube info, and that's the face I used right here. And here's the next page. Another bunny rabbit with the face, little Peachy Keen face, little pea pod tomatoes. I took a piece of the pattern paper and I cut it into a square, and then I cut the square in half to make the photo corners. So each photo has a little photo corner as well as a strip of the pattern paper on each page. And then the next page, some more little vegetables, a carrot, another journaling spot. This page has a little bird, because there were birds in the musical. Little pea pods, tomato. This is the page that has my nephew, so you'll see I got a full shot of him as in his raccoon costume, and a little raccoon I put there. And this page had the squirrels and the witches, and I put a drilling spot right there. And then this page it has the whole cast. I got a few shots of everybody all together singing. For this page, I just typed up the names of the kids. For this page, I've got another shot of the cast and a little journaling spot. On this page, I've got my nephew and his teacher, the raccoon, and another sticker. On this page, I've got my nephew and my parents, a squirrel, and then I stamped these little mushrooms, these little forest mushrooms, which I thought were super cute, little forest mushrooms. And they came from this this Hampton Art foot-long forest stamp set that I got. And it's called, not really sure what it's called, but it's all little forest animals and sayings, and the little mushrooms are right here at the top. And this next page is me with my nephew and my sister-in-law with my nephew at the musical right after it ended. For this next page was one more page of the cast of kids. And then once we got home, after the musical, I had gotten my nephew a little stuffed raccoon and the book Hansel and Gretel. So here's a picture of us together. This page is my nephew with my sister, and he's signing his autograph, which was so super cute. His teacher kept saying that we were supposed to ask the kids to sign their autograph. So he's signing the program right there, which I thought was really cute. And this Nuts for You little stamp was also from that foot-long stamp. And here's the last page. I just took a picture of the raccoon and the book that I gave him, along with the program that he signed for me, his name, and then he wrote The Raccoon. And then a few more of those little mushroom stamps. So this is the book that I created for my nephew, a little mini album for him. I also created the exact same one for his teacher, except I didn't put the family photos in this one. So I have been so busy with these two little mini albums the past few days. I'm just so happy and pleased that they're done, and I'm really pleased with the way they turned out. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked my little video about my little Hansel and Gretel mini. Stop by again soon. Thanks so much. Bye.